Okay, I'm going to do a barrel roll this time. I'm gonna do a front flip.
You're gonna trip one of these days.
I really am.
It's gonna happen. And I can see the table flipping and glass broken.
We'll have it on film.
A hospital visit.
Oh, somebody.
I'll sneak you whiskey into the room.
Thanks. You're such a great friend.
Yeah, I am. Hi.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Whisky Heathens World Headquarters right here in Fort McMurray, Alberta, where it's always 5 o'clock.
It is, yeah.
We have something super special, like unbelievably special.
Like rare.
Yeah.
Special.
Rare. It's called Grain Henge.
What does that mean?
Well, it's to pay homage to the grain elevators found throughout Alberta, actually. Okay, which is super cool, yeah. And it's batch number 1, which is very fun.
Made by who?
Well, you might have heard of Troubled Monk.
I have.
Yes. And they used their beer recipe for the Open Road, the American Brown Ale. They used that recipe and basically amped it up a little bit and created this to pay homage to that. So it's inspired by that, based off this recipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
Very exciting.
And this is their first whiskey ever?
Yep.
What can we learn about it just from the
Tell
bottle?
us. I'm going to know.
It's a beautiful bottle, for one. Well done. Nice black. It's actually Meeting Creek. So Grain Henge would be the distiller. Meeting Creek is this particular whiskey.
That's correct.
Crafted in Alberta, Canada. 56.7%.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you for doing that.
You busted out a
You didn't
cask
have
strength?
to, and you did. And we appreciate the hell out of that.
This is bottle number 383 of 450.
Not many. Cask strength. What do you
lot.
expect? Very young whiskey. How old?
Well, we're getting there. We'll get there, I'm sure.
Okay, this is exciting because it's quite transparent as well.
Not chill filtered, no added color.
Beautiful.
Thanks for putting that on the bottle.
Yep, it's nice to know.
A little snobbish, but we don't care.
we don't not drink colored whiskey, but it's just nice to know.
We want the real, the real deal.
Yeah.
Grain Henge is a celebration of the mysterious synergies created when people and ingredients are brought together with curiosity and consideration.
Yep.
So age 40 months, batch number 1, head distiller Garrett Haynes, and then they're giving you all kinds of information, which I love. The malts are 2-row amber, crystal, brown, and chocolate malts.
Love chocolate malts.
And the wood is number 2 and number 4 char, New American White Oak.
Given that number 4 char, given that nice, deep, rich, kind of not smoky flavor, but ashy almost.
So, I'm not gonna lie, I already had a sip of this before we started recording.
Yeah, funny story too. I had no idea this was coming. The boys were actually trying to troll me.
Knew.
Yeah, but the boys were trolling me.
I'm gonna come.
And they sent me something like, "Are you interested in this whiskey?" And it was this and a 2 Brewers 24. And I was like, "Fuck off, troll. Delete. Block this account forever," right?
I don't believe you.
And they mentioned it in one of our chats, and I was like, "That's a troll. Pass." And I just shut it down. And then it showed up in the mail, this and a 2 Brewers 24. And I was like, what the hell? So I immediately blamed Sean. And Sean had something directly to do with it, so I should have known. And then I asked Dave, Mr. Woodley, who actually gave us this, and he caved and told everything immediately.
Cheers, Dave. Thanks.
Cheers, Dave. Thank you. And Grain Henge, well, the distillery, rather, reached out and asked if I would want a sample, and I said, absolutely, I would. And I actually put that away because I didn't know that this was on the way.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I wish that we had the beers to compare this with, too.
Oh.
We should make that happen.
Let's do it.
Okay. Beers!
Oh, look, already poured. Nice head.
Indeed, thanks. I've been working. Oh, the beer. Yeah.
Actually, he has been working on it. Yeah, and his new glasses.
So, this beer,
Yum.
let's talk about the beer just for a brief second. Troubled Monk, we did this. Open Road American Brown Ale, 5.5%.
Yummy.
Craft beer worth sharing. And then they go into let the Troubled Monk take you on a journey to a long forgotten feeling. A feeling of freedom. A feeling of traveling down the Alberta backroads with the sun on your back and the wind in your hair. Nowhere to be and no rush to get there. Celebrate the journey with a brown ale that is malty enough for dark beer lovers and smooth enough for those starting out on their craft beer journey.
Delicious.
They're also kind enough to give a nice little graph over here showing hop flavor, hop bitterness really low,
Very low.
color way up there dark as you can see, and maltiness way up there. It's beautiful. Again, the transparency on the can of beer is just reflective of the transparency on this bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to have that to compare since it's the same recipe.
Yep.
It is not whiskey distilled from the beer
No.
like other things we've had.
No. So let's talk about some notes about this as well. This is a super young whiskey, aged 40 months.
40 months.
So very young, and on the nose you can get that youthful young spirit, but it doesn't have a new age spirit.
It doesn't have that hand sanitizer.
It doesn't have that
smell to it.
I agree, Ty. I agree.
And I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that would turn you off for sure.
For me, yeah.
I don't mind it because I get it. It takes time, whatever. But this doesn't have that. And on the taste, full flavor.
It's 56.7%, but does not drink that hot.
At all. It's very chocolatey. It's quite delicious. This is quite fucking delicious.
It really is. And what's so surprising about that is this is the first one they put out.
Yeah, you set the bar awfully high.
I can't think of another distiller where their very first release ever was just a fucking banger.
This is a banger.
Yeah. I'm going to add water, not
me
because
too.
it needs it, but just because I really want to bring those flavors out.
Without water, you feel the burn here for sure.
Oh, yeah, it's in the tummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get even a touch of cinnamon.
Yeah.
Sweet chocolate malt shines through. And
Chocolate.
if you haven't experienced a chocolate malt whiskey, you're not going into it drinking dark chocolate. That's not what it is. But it's that chocolate essence, that little bit of baker's chocolate dust that's left over.
Glenmorangie Signet uses a lot of chocolate malts, I think. And it gives it that rich, kind of deep, burny, kind of almost flavor. It's quite delicious.
You know what my problem with this is? Because, you got to have a problem with everything, right? That's just how the negative world works. My problem is they've set themselves up.
Yeah. It's going to be scary.
Yeah. What's the second release going to taste
You better be careful because the fall could kill you.
Never catch a falling knife.
Good tip. Good tip. Folks, that would be the Whiskey Heathens tip of the day, you could call that. Yeah. This is a great whiskey.
Really
For a
is.
young whiskey, it's a very powerful, flavorful whiskey. It's still got a little bit of flatness on the end. That youth kind of weird thing. It hasn't had a chance to really mellow out yet, which is exciting. So I'm beyond excited to see where they're going with this.
I'm very happy with it.
Yep.
The other problem I have with it is you can't get it. They only made 450 bottles. It's their first out turn of whiskey, and it's gone. It's gone forever. There's only one way to try it, and that's to find a friend that has some, possibly win a sample.
I'll give you a sample.
We'll figure something out.
We'll
But
give you a sample. We'll figure something out, and we'll get samples out.
the other problem with doing a YouTube show and promoting things like this is when the second release comes out and it's limited, we've already told you that this one's great.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to jump on it. We might miss it.
That's true.
And that would suck. So,
Yep, we shouldn't miss it. Oh,
yeah, well, we'll try.
Yeah.
All in all, though, fantastic whiskey.
Yep, I'm gonna give this a yum. Cost a yum. This was free because Dave gave it to me. But yeah, it's delicious. I'm very excited to see what happens. What can you do next?
It's also really exciting for me because I don't know if you're aware of this, but I like beer.
Yeah,
And to see...
I like dark beers.
So again, brown ales, not
Love 'em.
normally my thing.
My
Red
thing.
brown ales.
Yeah, my thing.
This is great. It's great beer.
Yep.
But I'm just excited to see Alberta breweries turning into distilleries and doing some cool stuff, man. Really cool stuff.
Really cool stuff. I agree.
It's a sign of the times, and I'm excited for the future.
Yep. Troubled Monk. Very well done.
I hope your troubles are gone.
Does it say Troubled Monk on here?
It does.
Where?
They even got the logo. You passed it.
Can't see it.
Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Bam, right there.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want to eat here? You need these?
Well, I don't think they'd work. I need reading glasses.
We're getting old,
They're
plus
over
we
there.
drink a lot.
Used to be a welder.
Anywho, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I'm very happy
Troubled
with it.
Monk. Oh,
Look forward to your second
cheers.
release. Well done.
Cheers. Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Y'all.
we'll catch you all
Cheers.
later.
Ty.
Cheers, homie.
Dave. Woodley.
Thank you.
Sean. Thanks, boys, for hooking us up with this. We do highly appreciate it. And we highly appreciate that whiskey. Well done.
Indeed.
Yeah, indeed.